You see this outfit? Does it look like a Boy Scout outfit to you?
This one kind of does.
What's with the Cheshire Cat?
I wanted to open that.
You found Lori.
You didn't open the eagle yet.
Yep, she's holed up in the caboose. And as a
They
reward
knew.
for finding her, she let me have this. It's a letter from
Thanks, Sarah.
Jake
Looks
to
like a
his
hat.
niece in which he leaves clues telling her how to find his mind.
Those are like fur.
Only the clues are
Literally.
extremely obtuse.
You found Lori. You got the letter with all the clues. Guess you don't
God,
need us
Joe.
anymore.
Oh, Joe, quit pouting. Want any help?
Are you kidding? You bet I do.
I guess.
Now you're talking.
It's fine.
If you have to.
Okay. Okay.
It stands to reason that the only person other than Jake who had to have known the location of Jake's mine was the engineer on Jake's train.
Yep.
Very true.
Not necessarily. Jake might not have told him the exact location. Maybe he just had him drop him off somewhere nearby.
This
Well,
is true.
still, we'd be way ahead of the game if we knew where that
He has
drop-off
some
point
smarticles
was.
in his brain.
Yes, son.
Smarticle particles.
If the engineer had any surviving relatives, we may be in luck.
The guy died more than 100 years ago. How are we supposed to find out his name?
Maybe Charlena What's-Her-Face could tell us how to
True.
go about it.
She
Good
did
idea,
know about the
Frank. I'll
sunflower
ask her.
crackers, so
She did.
I found a diagram for some kind of contraption that Jake designed, but to operate it, you need his pickaxe and some kind of lamp or lantern, which it looks like he gave to somebody named Buell.
Bueller.
Joe, show her.
Show her what?
That old picture we found.
Okay.
Okay.
We found this on the bookshelf.
Buell's!
See?
Buell's.
Buell's Supplies and Pawn Shop. That's gotta be the same Buell Jake gave his action
Yeah.
lantern to.
Just like, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
100 years ago.
Literally.
And the guy was a pawnbroker,
Wow.
Frank. The stuff's probably long gone.
Or maybe it's still somewhere in Copper Gorge.
Worth a shot.
Well, that's where we're headed, so let's just hope for the best.
Right.
Talk to you later.
You know where to find us.
Yeah, we do. Drinks.
Drinks. We'll be refreshed.
Oh, they're so good when they're like fresh and cold. You just like tried to lick the rim, but it's hard as a rock, and it's like rock candy.
It is like rock candy.
Yeah. Not good, but it's there. Okay. It's time.
Alright. So we just finished talking to Frank and Jay. They want
Right.
to help us find the treasure. Can we look at...
Yep.
We can look up. Ooh, a gem!
A jam!
Looks like citrine. Hey, that's why we made lemon drops, actually.
Citrine.
Citrine.
Citrine. I think citrine. Lemon.
Wow. Okay.
An eagle. Where else have I seen an eagle?
I wonder, Nance.
Also, we still have to talk to everybody about the fact that we found Lori, but we should call Bess and George about the shoes.
True.
So they can start working on that, because I think that's something they're going to call us back / email us about or whatever. Not that we want to talk to them, but we need to get the information.
The informaciones.
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
Hey, what's going on?
That.
The name of the company that made Jake's wife's dancing shoes is too faded to read, but to find Jake's mine, I need to know what it is.
Hey, I know what you can do. Take a picture of them with your cell phone, then send it to us, and
They're
we'll check
so
them out
far
for
away.
you.
We should
I
have done
thought
this,
you guys
like,
had
right
to paint
away.
Bess's room.
Oh,
Boring.
shoot, yeah.
Besides,
Well,
we're
we
going
can
to
talk
have
to
to take a
everybody
break
on the way.
soon,
True,
because
that's
we're
fine.
almost out of paint. Probably because Bess has gotten more on me than she has on the walls. Anyway,
How do you get
send us a
paint
picture
on the
of the
person helping
shoes
you
to your cell
paint?
phone, and we'll get right on it.
Ah, you guys are the
Like,
greatest.
A little
I know.
bit for you.
Need anything
a
else?
little bit for you. Like, I don't get it.
Like, or she's just not, like, dipping the brush off when she's painting. She's, like, slathering, just
Yeah.
freaking...
Should I talk to them about Tino, or are we like, whatever?
Oh, you can ask, whatever.
I get the definite feeling Lori Gerard has a thing for Tino Balducci.
I saw
She has
him
a
on
little
TV
crush.
once. He is very cute.
Lori
She
thinks
likes
he's the world's
kind of
greatest
dumb
detective.
boys.
And you don't?
It's just a little crush. Not like I faint
It's just a little crushy
every
crush.
time we touch.
Let's just say I'm glad he doesn't work for our police department.
That's
I
a nice
think the
one.
only reason
Yeah.
he's famous is because he looks good on camera. Well, I think you two are being way
He's
too
not
hard
the
on
one fine
him.
man in
Just
this
because he's
game.
good looking doesn't
No,
mean he
I don't
can't
think
also
he's
be
that.
smart.
No, we have
In
freaking
fact,
Joe.
Balducci tries
Like, we
to
don't
look
even need to
incompetent
debate
on
the one
purpose.
fine man in
You know,
this game.
these
No.
bad guys
Because
have
there are
false
two
sense
fine
of
men.
There are
security, so it's
Freaking
easier to
Joe.
catch
Fine
them.
men.
Ever think of that?
Was there
No,
a one
Bess,
fine man
I
in
never did. Well, there you
Old
go.
Clock? Would it not have been
Richard Topham, I guess, could be the only one fine. Like, he was a silver fox for his day.
Was.
His personality was weird.
Yeah.
But he was still silver fox, I'd say.
Yeah, so Mr. Topham.
I guess.
Mr. Topham hat.
Definitely wasn't the banker, Jim Archer.
I better go.
Cute as he
We'll
was.
be right
He was like
here.
a sweet
Yeah,
little
washing the
wholesome
paint out of our hair.
boys, but he wasn't the fine man.
But he was also, was he not the culprit?
No.
I don't even remember. It was the last game we played. Holy cow. Oh,
It was
the,
Jane.
yes,
Jane
it was, yeah, Jane Willoughby.
Willoughby.
The whole game leading up, though, made it seem like it was going to be Mr. Archer. Are you eating the river again? Okay, I don't know about you, but I did not
It's like
listen
a
to
little
Mr.
drink and a little snick.
Mm,
Yeah, I wasn't listening either.
Charlene.
Yes. I found Lori. She's in the caboose. You were right. She disappeared because she wanted to see which of us would find her first.
And you won. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Did you know that Lori wants to be a romance novelist?
Yeah, did you?
Doesn't everyone?
No.
You don't sound pretentious at
I
all.
never really had that inclination.
Did she have a bun in her ear? Is it like a
Looks like a little
ponytail?
weird wispy ponytail.
Yeah, it looks like it looks like she like put it up and then she chopped it. You know? Like look at this little like
Why is it
slit.
standing so upright?
We have to like take a look at her profile whenever
Yeah,
we're done
can you
talking to her. Please? This is not what
Have you discussed any of her ideas with
Yeah.
her?
No. Could we please talk about something a little
Oh.
more pleasant?
You were so much nicer in Shadow Ranch.
Yeah, she was nice over the phone, and now she's a meanie.
Yeah, Bodini.
The others on the train, John Gray and that police detective. Do you know them very well?
Yeah.
I don't know them at all. Needless to say, I don't watch television, so I've never
you're
even
so
seen
cool and
Mr.
you're so
Gray
much better
before.
than
Although I
everybody
do
else 'cause you
know
don't
that
bitch
his
enough.
You're not that
profession,
great.
if you can call it that, is rife with crackpots. As for Mr. Balducci, from what I've read, his success in solving those robberies was less a matter of talent and more
Yeah,
a matter
it
of
really- yeah.
being in the right
It
place
was.
at precisely the right
Yeah,
time.
it was.
It sure was.
In other words, you don't think he deserves all the attention he's getting?
No. You and those two Boy Scouts you're with would make better detectives.
Yeah.
Is that
Be
all,
rude about
dear?
it, but like, yeah, we are. So.
Boy Scouts. You see this outfit? Does it look like a Boy Scout outfit to you?
This one kind of does.
No, you just
Looks
look
like I'm ready to start a campfire.
you just look warm.
I am warm.
And warm and stylish.
That's why I wonder why he's wearing that inside of a train. I'm like, why?
Warm and stylish.
Why do you need a down vest?
Warm and styling. You got a nice little fitted turtleneck.
How would I go about finding out the name of Jake's train engineer?
If you're smart, you'd ask me. And because my work is going surprisingly well, during my next break, I'll log on to my archives
Thanks,
at
ma'am.
home and see what I can turn up.
Great.
That'd be great.
That was
Thank
a sour
you.
step. I
Whoever
know.
invented the cellular modem, that's whom you should thank, dear.
Okay.
Thank you, cellular.
Yeah, we're
modem.
gonna
Well,
watch
I'll
the
let you
side of her
go.
head.
Remember, if it's
Oh, yeah.
juicy, I want to know about it.
No, you're rude.
It's a ponytail.
Oh my god, it's like a tiny little children's ponytail.
Why? Look
It's
at
a
it.
little, and what's this voluminous like?
Yeah, she's got like a what is it called? It's like a rat or something. She like rat. Oh no! Don't look at me.
Man.
Yeah, Bam. No, it was like a 50s thing. Sorry, I just spit. Attractive. Attractive. Okay. Oh god, which way do we go?
They both lead to the same place.
I know, but I'm scared of there being like someone down the hall or
I
something.
think we saw the orbs already. I think we're good. I
Yeah.
think we're good. Yeah.
Oh.
We don't know the combination.
Oh,
yet.
I was like, oh. Forgot. Sorry, it's my first time taking a turn.
It's okay. It's okay. That's what I'm here to help say what I've done or haven't done. It's all good.
John, we found her.
John.
John,
What's up?
I like him. He's a boozy
So-
bro for sure.
I found Lori safe and sound in the caboose, so I guess those vibes you got about her being in serious trouble were wrong.
Yeah.
Strange. My vibes are never wrong. What's even stranger is I'm still getting them.
Still get
So maybe they're not
vibes.
about Lori. Maybe they're about you.
Well, that's ominous. Sir, can you not tell me that I have ghost vibes?
So we're in trouble.
Me? I'm not in any trouble.
Trust me. Either you or Lori is, or soon will be, in big trouble.
Could you be more specific?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay.
Okay.
I saw a bunch of weird glowing lights outside the window of the sleeping car.
Really? Actually, I'm not surprised.
Charlena said Jake Hurley used to see them too, only he attributed them to his dead wife, Camille.
They're probably some form of piezoelectricity. See, my guess is quartz crystals in the ground are being compressed as the train passes over them, and the resultant voltage, called piezoelectricity, is
Interesting.
manifesting itself as glowing
So, a
lights,
guy who's,
probably
all
because
into
of some
ghost
quirk in the
hunting is
train
like,
shape
no, it's not
or
a
in the
ghost,
composition
it's
of the
just
metals used in its
piezoelectricity.
construction.
Well, that
It
was another
was
question
custom
we
built,
asked.
remember.
Are you a psychic or a scientist? We're like,
It's just interesting because it's like, if you're a ghost hunter, like, if you can explain things away with science, then why? You gotta pick one or the other,
yeah.
to some extent.
Maybe he's like trying to be like all logical and be like, so
But it's like, you
can,
can't be
like,
logical
prove,
and then also kind of
you
be
can
a
like
ghost
prove
hunter.
that ghosts exist with science.
So it's a natural phenomenon, not a ghostly one?
Take it from me. Old Mother Nature is capable of some pretty scary stuff.
I'm confused by
Thanks for
you.
the chat.
Take care.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
I'm leaving you very confused.
Oh, also we have the screwdriver for that grate now if you want to do the pipe puzzle.
Great.
That tool I saw in the
Grate is
caboose.
great.
I bet that's what you use to
great
unscrew
grate.
these bolts.
So I think the line needs to be pointing to the left.
Oh. But they all move differently. Oh, that one's there. That one's there. Oh, it's not there anymore.
And they all kind of like move at the same
Yeah,
time.
they all move
It's super
differently.
annoying.
Can you not?
That one moves by itself, that's good.
No, it doesn't. This one goes in.
Oh, shoot.
Goodness gracious! Oh, okay, there we go. No, we don't. No, that one also moves with it. For goodness sakes, my...
More
Oh.
pipes to connect.
Okay, this is fun. Why are they all different colors, though?
I don't know. It doesn't matter on this one. I
Okay.
think they might... I thought maybe it's because they only
No!
move together. That's why. That's fine. The greens move alone, or the grays.
So it's the pinks don't, though. Oh, shoot.
That's where you want it to be.
I know, but this
one's
one-
but this one's not wrong, or I think it's wrong. Like move the pink back up. Like leave that, and then do this pointing down, like that.
Oh.
Here we go.
Is that all the pipes, or is there another pipes?
Behind the eagle.
Which we haven't unlocked yet.
Yeah. Sorry, we're giving stuff away, but...
So we can't do the pipe thing.
What about the cheese puzzle?
It's locked.
No.
I don't really think it's a cheese puzzle. Why do you think it's a cheese puzzle?
It's a rat. And,
Oh.
like, see, look, it's a mouse. Is that not a rat eating something?
I don't know. All I know is like this is like a guy in a little boat trying to take animals across, so I don't really know. But it could be a cheese
I
puzzle.
saw...
I like cheese. I always have cheese on the brain, so I get it.
To me, this is definitely wrong then. I saw a rat eating cheese. But this is a rat and then another... This looks like a lion
These are
eating
just
like a
weird
bird.
animals. Yeah, yeah. It's a trifecta of animals eating each other.
That's okay.
So, it's all good.
Moving on.
It's all good in the hood. Okay, I guess we can talk to Tino. But
Yo, Baldooch.
Yo,
What's up in the-
Well, it's the little lady detective. What do you need?
That's very
I found Lori.
condescending,
She was
but-
hiding in the caboose.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah? He's not even concerned.
She disappeared because she wanted to see who'd find her first, which is why she left that
She thought
clue
you would find her
behind.
first.
That slug? I mean, I knew that slug was a clue. That's why I gave it to you. I mean, I could have found Lori no sweat, but I thought, hey, why not give somebody else a shot?
Sure,
And you came
man.
through. Nice job.
Thank you.
But look, from
It's
now
true.
on,
I
if you
always
come
come
across
through.
anything that may have something to do
'Cause
with
I've got a
Jake Hurley and
clue.
his mind, let me know, okay? Just so
How
I can,
about you?
give you advice, help you sort things out. After all, the opportunity to work side by side with a world-famous police detective doesn't come along every day, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think happened to Jake Hurley?
He probably died trying to work that mine of his all by himself. But I'll let you in on a secret. I'm onto something that could crack this case wide
you are.
open.
I highly doubt that,
He's
sir.
gonna
but
tell us a
okay.
secret.
You let us know.
What did you find?
Sorry, can't go into detail. Let's just say that thanks to
Sure.
yours truly, what happened to Jake Hurley won't be a mystery much longer.
It won't be a mister.
Okay.
How did
Okay,
you and
so-
Lori meet?
We met at a party in New York. Nice
You're being
girl.
sketchy
Not
about
a lot of
that.
stairs, but nice girl.
Okay.
She seems to have a thing for your eyes.
Yeah, she always told me they were... I mean, she told me once that she thought they were very, brown.
Interesting.
Hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
Not a problem.
I think they like each other.
There's something there. Could you walk back there?
So,
Oh, carbide.
thank you. Just gonna put this in my pocket.
Yeah, I'm just gonna casually.
Did you actually just put it?
Yeah,
oh my
she
god, she
dumped
just...
some random carbide in her pocket.
Just like-
Alright. Seems safe. Can we like look at the highlight?
Oh,
of
look at the pickaxes,
seems
yeah.
safe. Okay, we can't like let Nancy see it, but that's fine. Cool.
It's all mining stuff.
Yeah.
Hey.
Ooh.
That could be one of the gems I need.
Really?
Maybe Tina will let me take a closer look.
What's going on?
Do you think I could take a closer look at that cougar statue?
What, that cigar clipper? Go ahead.
that's what it is.
Take a look.
Oh.
I'll bet I need this stone to build that thing in the diagram I found. But if I remove it now, Tina will know I'm onto something.
True.
True.
Wait till he's
Interesting.
gone.
I just wanted to get a good look at it, that's all.
What else can I do for you?
You've been a big help.
Big.
Not a problem.
Not a problem. Okay, you looked at pretty much everything, I'm pretty sure. Stop it! No! Which way do we go? This way?
Yes.
We don't have any more of those.
We can at least like take a picture of the slippers and we can talk
Whoa!
to
Somebody must have thrown the emergency brake.
The question is,
They were like
did
gone.
somebody throw the brake or something?
Oh, Joe, now you
That
sound like
genuinely
Lori.
scared
Hey,
me.
I was the first one on the scene and I saw no one.
Okay.
Okay.
Who was the
Who was the next person on the scene?
John Gray. Then Balducci came bursting through one door while Frank and the engineer came through the other. Boy, was that guy ticked. He said the train could have derailed. He reset the brake, muttered a few choice words, then headed back to the engine just as you and Lori showed up.
Everybody was there except Charlena. I don't think she left her laptop the whole time.
Oh, okay.
Do you think she could have thrown the brake and snuck back to her laptop without your seeing her?
Not likely, but possible, I guess.
The question is, why? What did she or anybody else stand to gain by stopping the train?
True.
Answer? Nothing.
Nothing.
Which is why I think we should at least consider the possibility that something less human in nature may be at work here.
Ah, Joe.
I'm going to see if Balducci's done dusting for fingerprints. Catch you later.
Talk to
I guess we have to
Charlene.
talk to everybody, yeah.
More questions?
Would you like to see the letter that Lori gave me as a reward for finding her?
The one in which Jake Hurley supposedly tells his niece how to find his lost mine? No, thank you. I happily
would you
leave it
not
to
wanna see
you to
that?
try to solve the mystery of his disappearance. You can afford to look foolish, dear. I can't.
So you can't even just look at the letter? That makes no sense.
Do you have a theory as to who pulled the emergency brake?
Well, I know it wasn't me. I assume it wasn't you, and I highly doubt it was Lori. So that leaves those two friends of yours, Mr. Gray and Mr. Balducci.
They're not our friends, first of all.
Have you run across many haunted train stories
they
in
are
the
also
course of your
us.
research?
A few. But most train-bound ghosts that I've come across seem to have better things to do than sit around pulling emergency brakes.
That seems weird. Why would they not have better things to do? I
Yeah,
don't
that
know.
sounds like fun.
Were you able to find the name of Jake's train engineer?
I came across 3 references to the fact that Jake had an engineer, but I'm afraid none of them included his name. I failed. Sorry.
Aren't you even going to
Well,
try finding
you
out what
suck.
happened to Jake Hurley?
No time. The only reason I haven't insisted that Lori release me from all this silliness
It's really too
is there's
bad.
always
I
the
remember really
possibility
liking her.
that what happened to him has the makings of a bestseller.
No, she's really.
Although I
sucks in
highly
this
doubt
game.
it.
Yeah. Do we ever see her again?
I don't think so.
Good.
I don't think we talk to her or see her again. There's probably a reason for that.
Good.
Why are you so sure that
looks
Jake's story
angry.
wouldn't make
Yeah.
a bestseller?
His story is an all too common one. A man wanders off into the desert in search of gold
No, that's
and never
Shadow
returns.
Ridge.
Why? He either doesn't have enough food or water, or he encounters hostile natives.
But why was his train found out in the middle of nowhere with just the dead engineer on board?
Oh, wow.
That does make the story a little more interesting. My guess is the engineer got tired of waiting for Jake to return, took off in the train to get help, and died of a heart attack along the way, after which the train rolled to a stop in Blue Moon Canyon. Anyone experienced enough to single-handedly run a steam engine would have been quite a bit older than Jake.
What do you think happened to Camille?
She probably died of something mundane like pneumonia or even measles. Now,
Mundane.
if it was wintertime when she died,
That sounds
and they were
like
in the mountains,
painful.
Jake no doubt kept her body on the train for months before he buried her,
Whoa.
which is rather delicious in a morbid sort of way.
It's not delicious.
No.
It's kind of the opposite of
I'll let you
delicious.
get back to your writing.
That would be nice.
I don't like you right now. I hope you redeem yourself.
Sass, and that's like the bad kind of sass.
Yeah.
This would be the fun kind.
It's like
That's
sus.
sadness. Yeah.
I'll go this way. I thought
Can we find anything by the emergency
paused.
brake? Look back at the area where the emergency brake is. I don't know if we can find anything there or
Go
not.
around.
I would look just in case.
It keeps on like kind of pausing, and I'm like freaked out.
Oh. Yeah, it is being a little bit late.
Looks like Tino's through dusting for fingerprints. Better not mess with that puppy.
Oh yeah, we won't pull it again. Okay, so that's all she says. Okay. So I guess we can maybe talk to the other people and see what they say. Follow up on the story.
So we really need a picture of the slippers, and things just keep catching us.
Yeah. Alright.
The fact that it stopped means that we're on the right track, though.
Yeah, for sure. And I
Hey.
think you can choose to follow up on who pulled it or not, but I'd like to know. Like,
Yeah.
Sup?
So are you making any progress in here?
Oh, yeah. Not only am I getting some real unusual EMRs, that's electromagnetic readings,
Oh, thanks.
but take a look at this.
Oh,
Mansplaining.
he has something to show us.
You've got something?
I set up a camera and took some time-lapse photos. Sometimes I was in the room,
Psychos.
sometimes I wasn't, but somewhere along the
Psycho
line,
blur.
I managed to get a shot of Camille.
Where? You don't mean that little blob, do you?
Nancy?
Yep, that's Camille.
Okay.
That's Camille.
You're skeptical. That's cool. Just remember, the key word when it comes to ghostly phenomena is energy. That blob is the result of Camille's residual life force, spirit if you will,
Sure.
reacting with the chemicals in the photographic paper.
Couldn't it just be a flaw in the photographic paper?
Okay, it could be that too, but it's not. Trust me.
Well, I'll catch you later.
Come back anytime.
We will. Bye.
Okay.
I really don't want to follow up with those.
We got it though.
I know.
He's the one dusting for
He
fingerprints.
irks me.
Truly.
Hey, bruh.
Hey.
Glad you
Aldous.
dropped in. Lori told me she'd given you a letter from Jake Hurley that says how to find his mine.
Yeah.
I didn't mention it before because
don't want
it's
him to
very
have it. I don't
bizarre.
Lori should have given that to me. I mean, I'm the trained professional around
You
here.
couldn't even find
Let
her
me
when
take
she
a
went
look.
missing.
Literally. Did we get this back?
I've seen enough. 2 words. Useless.
That's actually one
Those are
word.
just the
You just
rantings
said
of a
them
guy who
separately,
spent
but
way
okay.
too much of his life
You mean
swirling mud around
2
in pans
syllables.
under the hot sun.
Yes.
5-star nut job.
Lori says she found this letter in a wastebasket.
Exactly where it belongs.
Okay, sir.
Don't like him.
Did you find any
Don't
fingerprints
right
on the
now.
emergency
I hope he's
brake
a redeeming
handle?
character.
None that red
Him and
hell.
Charlene
Thanks
both.
to Casey
Yeah.
Jones up there. I told the old geezer not to touch anything, but he went and got his big, fat, oily paw prints all over the place. If we didn't need him to drive the train, I'd charge him with obstruction of justice.
Did you do anything else besides look for fingerprints?
Of course. As a matter of fact, I found this. Probably fell out of the perp's pocket while he was yanking on the handle.
Looks like some kind of thermometer.
Interesting.
Yeah, like the kind a certain ghost hunter uses on that bogus
Maybe.
show of
But was it
his.
his?
You
or
think
was it
John Gray
planted?
threw the brake? But why would he do that?
True.
Because they're
True.
thinking about axing his show, that's why. I checked with this buddy of mine in L.A. Gray's gotta come up with something real big real soon, or he's toast. And you can't get much bigger than a train with a spooky past that's prone to strange accidents, now can ya?
Have you confronted John with your suspicions?
All in due time. I always like to get my ducks in a row before I make an arrest.
Him? Calm down.
Why?
Yeah, someone else could
But
have
couldn't someone else have dropped that thermometer?
Please. Who's the top cop here, huh?
don't like
Who's the world
you.
famous detective? You? I know what I'm
Yeah,
doing,
more
sweetheart.
famous than you.
John Gray wanted
How
publicity.
many treasures
That's exactly
have we
what
found
I'm gonna
in the
give him.
States? Sir? And in Europe?
Kidnapped friend. We've found treasures. We've saved a whale. We've
So much. Lots of treasure. There's been a lot of treasure.
yeah. You know, we unturned a woman into a werewolf.
That too. That too. We found, what was the Pemberlin treasure again? We found that.
Yeah, we found that out.
Anyway.
It was like a big
Thanks
stone.
for your help.
Yeah.
Helping people's what I'm all about.
Jane was like,
I have this for this.
the F man.
What? Alright.
I
Let's
did
go
all
talk
that.
to John.
John. Oh, again.
Because he just accused him
True.
of dropping the thermometer, so I think
We're never gonna get these slippers. Yo, John.
who needs them.
John Cena.
Hello.
Hey, pal.
Hey, glad you stopped in. You gotta listen to this.
He's got something else for
What
us.
have you got?
I put this digital recorder in the corner where Camille showed up in that picture and turned it on so it would just keep recording. Now when you play it back at normal volume, all you hear is background noise.
Thank you for playing that.
But when you turn the volume way up and run the signal through a filter or two,
Wait, no, I said something else. Must be a ghost.
hear
They
that?
went.
I hear something. It kind of sounds like a woman singing.
No.
Not just any woman. Camille.
Camille.
So be careful what you say in here. She's listening.
Are you by any chance missing a small digital thermometer?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I am. When I went through the box I'd packed them in, that one over there, I came up one short. I was hoping to set up at least 6 in here so I could check for cold spots. How did you know I was missing one?
Did we look at
Because
that?
Tino
Yeah, it
Balducci
was one
found
of
it
the
by the
dolls.
emergency brake
Okay.
handle when he was dusting it for fingerprints. And now he thinks you're the one who pulled it.
That's ridiculous. I didn't have any reason to pull the emergency brake.
Sure, we can ask about the show. The show? Because Tino said the reason he would have pulled it.
True.
Is it
show's
true
all
that
canceled.
your show is in danger of
He's like
being
looking for something
canceled?
exciting.
Yeah.
Newsflash, my show was canceled. Happened last night. But what nobody knows yet is that it's been picked up by a major TV network.
So that
Not only am I
was
still on the
motivation
air,
anyway.
but I'm
No.
sitting prettier than ever. Any other questions?
Okay, no, that's it.
Were you in this room the whole time prior to that emergency brake thing?
This is all a trust
Of course
thing.
not. I made a couple of trips to my compartment in the sleeping car to get more equipment. But did I get an overpowering urge to pull the emergency brake
At least
while
he
I was there?
Honest
No.
about that.
Yeah, totally.
I won't keep you any
I
longer.
don't feel like he
Come
did
back
it.
in.
Yeah, I don't
Anytime.
think he did either. I think someone planted it just to make it look, or even like Tino planted it so he could look like another
Yeah.
master detective that solved another crime, so
Exactly.
he can keep his street cred up. That's all it
True,
wants.
that's true. I guess we'll find out.
What he wants. All right, Lori.
No one stopped me this time.
Yeah, literally. I just want a picture of the shoes, okay?
Do we have all the dolls?
I don't think yet.
Okay.
We might have enough that we're going to be able to figure it out potentially. Yeah, we might be able to figure it out.
Really?
How do you? Yeah, maybe you have the label.
Yeah, do you see it? Is it like...
Yeah. Tried.
Send. You
You
did
did
try.
it and it didn't work.
Did it? Picture has been sent. Good. Hopefully that's good enough. Should we send a picture of the toe too?
Yeah, sure, it's fine.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
Hey!
Yes?
Yes!
I
Again,
hear that
Nancy,
Tino and
she
you
didn't
used to
even
be
know
an
that.
item.
She's just like...
How did you know that?
Remember like in Shadow Ranch and we went up to Mary? And we were like, so I hear that you and Tex have a thing, and no one told her that.
Literally.
She literally did the same thing.
Wow.
What
How
a
did you know
gal.
that? So it's true. Oh my goodness.
Literally.
So it's true?
We went out a couple of times, yeah. As for why we stopped going out, you'd have to ask him.
So now we have to go back to him and... we want to follow up
Do you have
the
any
stories.
idea who
Yeah.
threw the emergency brake?
I know exactly who did it.
Okay.
You do?
Well, who else could it be? Camille. None of us has any reason to stop the train but Camille. She doesn't want us to find Jake's mine, so she's going to do whatever she can to keep its location a secret.
She's dead.
She is dead, you know.
Well, duh. That's why I know it's her. What's
She's
more,
a little
your
frightened.
friend, that Jim Harley guy?
Not Jim, Joe Hardy.
Jim Hardy.
Yeah, well, he thinks it's Camille too. He just doesn't have the guts to say so.
They'd be good together.
That's fair.
I do
I'll come
love
back
Joe,
later.
But, you know.
I'll be waiting.
I'll be waiting.
Okay, Tino, tell us about your relationship. Yeah, also check and see if, like, I might have missed something in here. I think I left everything in the chest.
This is the doll.
We can't
This is
unlock
the dance.
anything there
Yeah.
until we do the dolls.
Why
and
does
everything
that
else.
look like?
Yeah, we can't click that.
Or this? The phonograph.
Yeah, we can't look at those, I don't think.
Photos.
Shine.
Okay, I think that's everything. Let's go and talk to
Alright,
Tino.
Tino, what's the word?
We go. What's the word, hummingbird?
I'm trying to think of something else I can say, but there's nothing good.
Yeah. We're usually so on top of that.
I know.
Sorry to disappoint everybody.
Yeah,
Sorry to
the
disappoint.
bird.
What's going on?
Disappoint the fans.
How come you told me you and Lori never went out, and she told me you did?
Don't you ever stop asking questions?
I'm a detective. You know how it
How
is.
it is.
I dumped her, okay? I'm not proud of what I did. I'm not happy about
Didn't
what I
sound
did,
like he
but
dumped
it's
her. It
done.
sounded like he
It's
ghosted
over.
her.
Yeah.
Now let's drop it.
Ugh. Yeah, why did you?
If you didn't want to dump her, why did you?
You are incredibly irritating, you know
Yeah, I know.
that? I dumped her because people said going out with her would make me look bad.
Oh,
You already
Said she was a
yeah,
joke.
yeah.
That no one took her seriously. Said if I started hanging with her,
But he's
no
also
one
a
would
joke.
take me
He is.
seriously.
You know,
So,
you're a
stop calling.
well-matched pair.
You are.
Aw, that's sad. You didn't stop caring.
But you didn't stop caring.
No. Now take a powder. I don't feel like talking anymore.
Take a powder.
What's that mean? Take a powder.
I have no idea. Well, now do we have to go talk to Lori again?
Is this another thing? There's so many of these grates.
Yeah, I already did that one.
Oh, this was. Oh, yes, you did. Did you go talk to Lori again? Do you
Yeah,
want to?
just see if she has anything else to say about the Tino story. I don't know. I want them to, like, just be together. Just like,
Is that a thing? Can we get them to be together in this?
Maybe.
Is that a separate storyline?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
It's worth a try.
It's worth a trizzle.
Bye.
Yes?
Bye.
I'll come back later.
As soon as you
Sorry,
figure it
reading all
out,
the
let
room
me
tells
know.
No lies. Yeah.
I figured it was worth a
Worth an answer. So, will they email us?
Yeah, well, I think, yeah, we either call them or email them. What's another thing? I feel like there's another thing that we can do right now, but I don't remember what it is.
Okay.
We can always talk to Frank and Joe again, or we can also
True.
talk to the engineer, too.
True. Okay, let's go do those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we're kind of at a not at a we're not stumped by any means, but you know.
Quick pause.
All right.
Okay, so we're gonna double check with Frank and Joe.
Yes.
See if they have any
Frank and
more to
Joe.
tell us. / yeah, I guess we can try to call the engineer. I don't know if you know anything about the...
Yes, I do remember having to call him a couple times when I played it last. So.
Nancy, you missed it.
Missed what?
Miss what?
Argument of the century.
Joe, he's exaggerating.
Aw, come on, you heard them. They were ready to tear each other to shreds.
Who?
Who?
Charlena and Lori.
All we heard
We
was
were
the
just
tail
with
end of
Lori.
it, and unfortunately, we really couldn't make out what they were saying.
So you don't know what they were arguing about?
No.
But whatever it was, both of them were absolutely out of their minds, livid.
And it would probably be a good idea to find out why.
Let me look into it. I'll talk to you later, okay?
You know where to find us.
Let me look into it. I'll
Wait.
talk to you later, okay?
Okay, so now we have to talk to Charlene and Lori.
More questions?
What were you and Lori arguing about earlier
Tell
today?
us the tea.
Lori and
Yeah.
I? We weren't arguing. We were simply discussing a topic about which both of us are passionate,
That
that's all.
sounds like arguing, but that's fine. Sure,
You
girl.
weren't angry?
Were you discussing her wanting to be a
Sure, you
romance
should say that.
novelist?
No. And even if we were, that's really none of your business. I know that sounds harsh, but really, Nancy, eavesdropping is so...
But we
Tacky.
weren't eavesdropping.
Actually, it was Frank and Joe Hardy who
Frank and Joe
overheard you.
told us, yeah.
They said I should talk to you before they gave me all the gory details, but since you obviously don't want to tell me your side of the story, I'll just have to get the scoop
Good,
from them.
nice play.
No, you don't have to do that. A storyline that Lori submitted to me found its way into my last book, despite the
Found
fact that
its
she never
way?
received compensation for it.
No, that's
She's
not
reading the book now, and when she got to that part,
You stole
she
her ideas
freaked.
and didn't give her credit.
You did.
We don't like you.
I don't like you.
You stole one of her ideas?
She had no business sending me unsolicited material.
What?
But technically,
She was probably just asking for your opinion.
Yeah, exactly.
now legally she can't prove anything, and I'm certainly
how?
not about to admit anything.
What?
And it's not as if she needs the money.
Could she not just go into her
But
set
that's what we were
file and be
arguing
like,
about.
These
For
characters
what it's
are
worth,
infuriating
I'm going to talk to this
Yeah, they're all
producer I
mean.
know to see if he'll cast Lori in his next movie. It'll help ease my conscience, and who knows? She could wind up being a star. I mean, she is blonde.
That's all it takes.
Is that?
I wouldn't know.
I'll let you get back to your writing.
That would be nice.
You're rude. I don't like you. Do we have to go all the way back to Lori now?
Yeah,
Let's
we
go talk to, you know what, while we're here, let's talk to Frank and Joe and talk to the operator and then go back to Lori because she's far.
Hey, how's it going?
Balducci wants me to share everything I find out about Jake Hurley with him.
And we say no.
I'll bet he does.
He just doesn't want you to show him up again.
Yeah, he wants you to do all the legwork so at the last minute, bam, he can swoop in and grab all the credit.
I wouldn't tell him a
sure
thing,
he is,
Nance.
Unless it's to get lost.
Tino found one of John Gray's thermometers by the emergency brake handle and is getting ready to throw the book at him.
John Gray threw the emergency brake? Why would he do that?
I don't think he did.
No.
Yeah, I feel like the second one.
Tino thinks it's because John's TV show is in danger of being canceled.
Sorry.
But when I asked
That's okay.
John, he told me his show was just picked up by a broadcast network.
I still say there's less to all this than meets the eye, if you get my drift.
I get your drift, Joe. I have lived with your drift for years. I am saddled with your drift.
All right, all right.
They can be, they act so much like us sometimes.
That's
It's
true.
so funny.
Yeah, that's true.
I've lived with your drift for years.
See you
They
later.
literally have
You
our
know where to
same
find us.
personalities.
It's so funny. Hello, Mr. Operator.
Engineer.
I mean, engineer.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew. I talked to you before, very briefly.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
You're not the one who pulled the emergency brake, are ya?
No.
Good. Because if you were, I'd have to come back there and throttle you.
Well, I'm
Old
not,
as this
so
train
we-
is, it's
no,
a
come back
wonder
and
it stayed on the
throttle
track.
Sir, that's not something I want you to do.
No. You do not have consent to throttle me.
So you have
please.
no idea who threw the brake?
Like I just said, if I did, I'd be back there tanning their hide. Now, if you don't mind,
Sir,
I
you
gotta
can
get
stop
back
saying
to
all
work.
these things, but okay.
I'm gonna talk to him again.
Engineer, this better be Miss Gerard.
Well, actually,
Forget it.
Oh, okay, bye.
Okay. Well, now you have to run all the way back to Lori.
Run! Let's not like do run. The meme?
I don't know that.
That Vine.
I don't know that.
I'll have to show you later. It's like run. Gosh, this is annoying. This is more annoying than taking the subway and having to wait.
It's a little melodramatic. We're just sitting in our kitchen having cocktails.
I'm talking about like in the games.
Yeah. No, I know, but I mean, like, you know, comparatively.
You remember like Shadow Ranch? And we'd have to like sit on Bob for For like 10 hours?
Yeah. Well, at least here you get to click, so that's
true.
Before you say anything, I just want to say thank you.
For what?
Tino came to see me. He said you'd made him realize what a jerk he'd been for dumping me, and then he asked me out. Isn't that great? He said he doesn't care what anybody else thinks.
Okay.
He thinks we make the
Just picked it up
perfect
with his
couple.
Well, I can't argue with him there.
So what do you want?
Yeah, we got them back together.
What do you want? I'll
I'll come back later.
You go, girl.
Can we talk to you now about Charlena?
Yes?
That's weird that we can't talk to her about it. Okay.
We'll talk some more later.
As soon as you figure it out, let me know.
Well, we could also always call Bess and George and see if they like received the photo.
Or even like see her.
Because I feel like that's kind of where we're at. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's call them. Bess Marfan.
Hello?
Me again. Just checking to see whether you were able to find out the name of those dancing shoes yet.
Your wish is our command. But hang on to your hat. The name is a real mouthful. The shoes were made by Chaussette Chatillon. CHAUSSETTES. That's French for shimmering socks. Apparently, if you were into dancing in the 1870s, that was the company to get your shoes from.
Chaussette Chatillon. Got it. Thanks, guys.
Thanks for letting us
We're gonna
help.
need that for.
John Gray claims to
I
have
also realized
Camille's
we've had
voice
the
on
dance
tape.
steps the entire time. We could have done that at any point.
Hear it?
I heard a woman
we can do it
singing, but it was very faint.
You heard an actual ghost?
Bess, whatever I heard was barely audible. For all I know, it could have been a voice off the radio or something.
Did the real Camille like to sing?
According to Charlena, she did.
Well, there you go. You heard a ghost.
Heard a ghost.
Oh, Bess, you are so gullible. Open-minded. Gullible.
Charlena and Lori had this big, huge argument, and you'll never guess why.
Lori called Charlena a hack.
No,
Charlena called Lori an airhead.
no.
Beth, she
All
doesn't
valid
really want you
things
to
that
guess,
happened.
okay? Tell us, Nan.
Well, it seems that Lori sent Charlena a bunch of story ideas, one of which Charlena used in her latest book without telling or paying Lori.
Charlena stole something Lori wrote? That's incredible. No, the fact that Lori wrote something that Charlena thought was worth
That's fair.
stealing. That's what's incredible.
Yeah.
It makes me think that Lori may not be quite as dumb as she looks.
Yeah, better keep an eye on her, Nan.
I better go.
Oh, I will.
We'll be right here.
We'll keep a very close eye on her. Wow, these are great.
Anyway, oh yeah, let's do the dance steps.
Okay, let's look at them.
Yeah, pull it up and I'll do a quick diagram so that'll make it easier for us to do.
Pause!
A few moments later.
Alright,
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Alright.
Let's open these dolls!
let's do it!
Oh, I love
Kind of
dancing.
over my hand now. I'm like a right-handed person, but I always do this, and I know left-handed people complain
Oh,
about
yeah.
getting pen on their hands. I don't know
You do
how I
often.
write, but I always have it on.
I very, very seldom do.
It's very odd.
Alright,
So left foot,
let's do some
one
dancing.
ahead.
One,
Right foot, two ahead.
look at us, we're dancing so
Boom.
well.
Left foot here.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, that's step 3. Up here, at the top. See, this.
Oh, yes,
This,
yes, sorry.
this.
Sorry, yep. Woo!
This beside.
Woo!
This here, the left one down there.
We're doing a tango.
The right one down here. The left one goes all the way down here. The right one goes down there. And then the right one over. Left one over.
Look at this. Hey! Whoa!
Hi, honey.
Oh, what's that?
Something just, like a head just fell off or something. What was that?
Oh!
Oh, another gemstone. That's good.
Sick.
Okay.
Alright.
So,
Guess Camille
this.
liked to collect
Stall
dolls.
time, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
11.
Okay, and we have 10, so we'll be able to just
Oh.
do 11 by whatever.
Boom.
So, oh, but what order do we put them in? Chaussette Chatillon. I think one of them is what we need it to be ordered in. Let me see. Ooh.
Oh, does Chaussette have shimmering socks?
Okay, you know what? Wait a minute. Terrible Edna, I think these all go together. Yawning Alice.
Sorry, I didn't
Sickly
know.
Sarah. No, I forgot to. I think we have to spell out Chaussette Chatillon with their first and last names.
Oh.
Awful Ursula.
More moments later.
Well, let's just see. So we start off with. I'm just gonna write that down.
Chantilly Hildegard.
Is Chantilly Hildegard. So she's the one with the
Flat hair and flowy.
flat hair and the flowery
lay
thing. I think it's her, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah, maybe the flowery lay was just like the lacy thing that was on her.
Okay, well, she's there.
She does have flat hair. Then AU is
Awful Ursula.
Awful Ursula, red hair and awful. She's
red hair and awful.
SS is Sickly Sarah. So she's blue and one blue eye, one green eye.
Is that her?
I don't think so. I think it's this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. ET.
Phone home.
Yeah. I have TE. I don't have an ET. So maybe that's something that we don't have yet. So leave number 4 just blank, but we'll just keep going. TE is Terrible Edna.
And she looks like what?
Ill-tempered and terrible. I don't know. That just says ill-tempered and terrible.
Oh.
I feel like it's not her. Maybe like.
Oh, she's cracked.
Yeah, she's a cracked head.
Mama. Whoa.
Okay, that's the one that cries.
And maybe I don't think we have her yet, so she could be the one that we're missing.
Okay, let me see here. So. Terrible Edna, we're not sure of yet. So let's just. We have the first 3. We're not sure about these 2 quite yet.
She looks terrible. Sorry. Okay.
So do we have an SC? So Sadie Crawford, 2 left feet is her. So she goes here. No, here. Because there's 2 that we're not sure of. AT. We don't have an AT.
Really?
Okay, I don't. Or TO is Thomasina O'Neill. Let's try putting her next. Blue ribbon. Or she had some ribbon missing from her or something like that.
Could it be her? Why was this?
That's the one that cries.
So much easier last time. That's Yawning Alice.
Let's try putting her for Thomasina O'Neill. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's weird. And that goes here?
Yeah.
Or could it be her? Thomasina O'Neill being like...
That's a boy.
Yeah, but the other... This is also a boy and there's only one boy.
I think there's supposed to be 2 boys. It might be a boy that we're missing. YA is Yawning Alice.
Yep.
Yeah, she'll be next. NT. Oh, I have an HA.
Yeah, Hagar Anderson.
Yeah, so after
Lederhosen.
after Sadie Crawford with the 2 left feet is Hagar Anderson.
And then this would be here.
Yeah, I'll try that. Try that. NT. Do I have an NT? Naughty Tina. She's the one with the cracked face.
After Yawning Alice?
Yeah. And then
I don't know why. I feel like because of like O'Neill is a Scottish name and they're
Eliza Sandberger is ES.
Yeah.
And she's last. She has a red ribbon. It's that one. So let's just swap. I think it's just these 2 that we're not sure of, so we can just swap them back and forth too.
There.
Perfect.
Cool. Did that open?
It's the drawer below the dolls.
Oh. Ah!
Below.
Yeah. Yay!
More slugs.
Nice.
Cute.
Is that all we needed from in here?
Guess we just got slugs. Well,
Great.
now we can do the duck.
Yes.
So let's do that.
We can do the duck.
Do the duck. To the duck. Okay. So duck has. Oh, the square went away. Okay, so you have to get square again. So square, if you put we need to do it with 4. Last time I did 8 over here.
Oh, we need to do it with 3 because square is only 3.
7 over here.
Yeah.
And then 3 over here.
Okay.
So that'll make 4. And then we need duck. Duck needs to be 1 and duck needs to be with 5. So put, okay, we can't quite do it like that.
Oh, duck only needs to be with 4.
Sorry?
Duck only needs to be with 4.
Yeah, it needs to be with 4, but we have 5. Like if we use both of these, it would be 1.
Yeah.
But we can't use 5.
Let's try. Nope. Oh. Nope.
So let's do, here, leave them. So it needs to be 1.
Like if we take one of these off, will square go away?
I think it's okay. I think it stays on for this session. So let's put, so put 8 on the ground for a second.
What if we just put?
It'll be minus something. So let's take 7 off of there. And we need to use 4 to make it 1. So we are gonna have to minus something. Let's try. So we're gonna have to use the 8 or the 7 for sure. So try 7 over here.
Yeah.
Put 3 here. Put 2 there and put 1 there, and then we're good. Because we're using 4.
Now we've
lost square. I don't understand. Okay. So you have to keep certain ones on. Okay. So let's
But when we did this,
it needs to be wait, it needs to be 4. So take the 3. Okay, but you have to put it on to get duck. So I don't understand. You have to have it equal both. How do you need to have a 4 and a 1? Or is
There! With any luck, I just opened the stove in the dining car.
I think that's what we did before, but whatever. I guess we had to do it with the ones that we had been using, so
Yeah.
fine. Perfect. Great, now we can go open the stove.
Cool.
And that's it for today. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe. We post every Monday, so the next part will be out soon. Hope to see you then. Boozy Broads out.